That's your day. Coins no good if
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
my feet.
Not sure what they expect. I know what time. Living's hard. Twins are free.
I sense eyes upon us.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
There's a ladder here. After you, Arisen.
That's that young lady. Well met, sir.
Living's hard. Twins are free, you say?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me. The road's at your leisure.
Always another errand to see to. No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Always the same. Day after
If I
day.
could.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. Well met, sir.
How might I be of service? Welcome to Bjorn's Armory, and quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
We've a journey to prepare for after all. We can't afford to cut corners. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
They can be most convenient, though they travel... only during the day.
This really is fun. I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Only an unseasoned trader falters in trying times. Much obliged. This inspires naught but misuse. Well met. You are come to Tis a mystery to me. Well met, sir.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Interested in my wares? Many thanks. Interested in my wares?
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Ought to draw in plenty of customers here.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Need anything?
With the sweep and dust of more things to suffer.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Swapping stories is one of life's great pleasures.
Now, where was I bound again?
Wonder if there's any... Got to sell off what I can while I'm in town.
I don't know what.
We're off to Burnworth Palace then.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
When does my
What?
watch end? I've clean forgotten.
What else needs doing?
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. What? Can't you think of a reason? I'd thought you were keener wit than that. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over. Now you found me out? So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Haha, glad we understand each other. I'll be on my way then.
We allowed the agent to flee. I cannot help but wonder whether it was the right choice.
Let me think on that a while.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
I don't know what to
wish I could go on an adventure. A short repose will do me a world of good.
Arms for the poor.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. No harm in picking a few.
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fella begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long. 'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I'm dead tired.
Greetings. You seek guidance, do you not? You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. May these words guide you true. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
A mug of ale is just what I need. The road's at your neck.
There's a ladder here. Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Greetings. Welcome to the Guild Hall. Here, we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist you with, simply say the word. Forgive me, but I'm afraid we are not accepting registration for warriors or sorcerers at this time. You see, as we currently have no archer staves or great swords on hand, we are unable to outfit new members. And we cannot simply purchase more, as the delivery of arms intended for the local armory and other guilds in this domain was plundered by goblins. So regrettably, I cannot assist you. Let me see. What else can I tell you of our guild? Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Methinks Roderick will be able to tell you aught of the stolen shipment. He runs the local armory, and we purchase almost all of our stock from him. May fortune smile upon you, sir.
Where ought we to begin our search?
My back! Where to now? Best check my stock before a customer comes along. May the people find succor in these troubled times.
Try all I might. I can't get the salt off my skin.
Aye, this year's yield looks to be plentiful.
Places such as this.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
Feeling tidy? What else needs doing?
Have a look.
Not much going on.
Hasn't anyone got clues?
Well, my son, how was days like this make you well met, sir. This can be a lonely life at times.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
At least here I can let down my hair.
Well met.
I'll gladly stay a
Machiavelli's
while.
just behind you.
I ought to turn into things like that.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Would that I could spend all the day.
Well met, sir.
No shame in letting down your hair now and then.
Well met, sir.
I wonder if today's the day I get swept off my feet.
Might be a best anyway, so it's indiscreet. Well met, sir.
Some customers are all appetite and no taste.
I'd fight better. You think they learn? The rules at your leisure.
What's life without a bit of fun?
Lead houses. Well met, sir.
Oh, where was I bound again?
If he asks me again, I'll claw out his eyes.
When in the mood to stir up
Time to head to market, methinks.
I'm in fine
your
fettle today.
I'll gladly stay a while.
Not a care in the world. Just as it should be.
Well met, sir. Your beats somewhere to make some.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use. Now there's a worthy prize. If only it weren't so far away.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
This isn't much to go on. Hail, friend. Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
Tell is, Vermund was once a beastren kingdom.
Fascinating.
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
My bed. This place is awful dull. Can't complain, mind.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
If you... must go off on your own.
You are the Arisen, yes?
Follow me.
That's enough intellectual labor for a day.
I nodded off for a moment there.
This day bring the lights.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I'll head out first and speak with the sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape. Forgive me. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay. Nary a dental scratch on my arms and arm. I could see myself.
Such quietude.
Every minute.
What's this? Come to admire my sculptures, have you? Oh, to think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ears of the Arisen. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect it. Alas, the sculpture that I commissioned to be its centerpiece is yet to arrive. And 'twould wound my pride to have you behold my collection ere 'tis made whole. If your curiosity shall not be denied, however, mayhap you'd consider paying a visit to the sculptor in my stead. The man's home is located in Bakbatal. You need only tell him that I eagerly await the sculpture's completion.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Too quiet here for my liking.
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his sights on the Watchhead's missus. Still, however pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The Watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. He employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night. I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught noble about him, if you ask me.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads? Ah, excellent find.
It's one of life's great pleasures.
Greetings, Your Majesty. Have you a moment to speak?
I cannot condone this. Welcome.
It's the same.
I'll see how far my talents can take me.
I don't much fancy this.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Deeza's schemes run deep. To think, Deeza's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Deeza is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Deeza's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
It seems we were right to suspect the Queen Regent. We ought to keep an eye on her in the days to come.
That's odd.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow. But what precisely is their aim?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that Your Majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's. Of all those who serve the Queen Regent, there is but one who I have no doubt will lend his support to Your Majesty's cause. I refer to Waldar, a magistrate. Many a time has Deeza demanded Waldar amend the code of Vermont to her own benefit. And many a time has the magistrate refused her, for he is loyal to none but the spirit of the law. Our laws dictate that Your Majesty is our rightful ruler. Thus, as the staunchest supporter of the law known to the palace, I'm quite confident that Waldor will be willing to vouch for Your Majesty. What say you? Might you be willing to aid me in arranging the magistrate's release? I've prepared a means for you to enter the palace dungeons. Pray, take this. This mission demands the utmost secrecy. Prithee be cautious, Your Majesty. Should you be discovered, I will be unable to lend aught in the way of aid. There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear it, he is now well enough to walk unaided. And so, in honor of his supposed valor, they have been holding masquerade in the palace of late. The false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains a mystery. But mayhap approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the man behind the mask. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few will think to be wary if they believe you a fellow masquerader. Here, this should suffice to help you blend in. Take care, Your Majesty. Ah, there is one other thing. Masquerades being as they are, you will require suitable raiment. Much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be wisest to dress the part when joining the other revelers.
They shan't be able to take their eyes off me.
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go. Here at last.
My sword arm could use some work.
You've come. Glad to see you, friend. So, what say you? Would you care to live here in my absence? Many thanks, friend. I knew I could count on you. I'll stop by again in a week's time, but till then, farewell.
We will find much better rest in an abode than out in the elements, methinks. Let us make good use of it while we can.
I quite agree. Shall we get some rest then?
Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Nary a physical firing in Megan.
I'd sooner stay out of battle. Supposed to do? I've clean forgotten.
the only one who's too busy to rest.
Bleeding Hermitage. No respect for
Machiavelli is just what I need.
thinking this feels all I know. I'm not sorry.
Feels eerie.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
What's your problem?
Got nothing to fear if I keep my voice about me.
But not at the expense of my duty.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
How could I have forestalled this? I shall not stand idle time. How dare you!
Then at
Do not test me.
Like getting cut open.
Might you be looking to enlist? I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
That's it. I've had enough.
I'm not trained for this.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier. What?
Best quality. Soldier now.
Come to embroil me in your affairs, have you? I'd sooner be left alone.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Or to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Stay away from me.
First, assess the field, then act accordingly.
Do not test me. Stand idly by.
Like getting cut open.
Strike! Now!
Come off it.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
whopping stories is one of my favorite.
Shame on you.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige. If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Deeza's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts, and I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
quiet. I'd keep just about anywhere. Such quietude.
'Tis good to be reunited.
Such quietude. Money can buy all this
There's a ladder here. Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
This part's a little different as well.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Boy, you there. Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
Well, my son, how might I be of service? Well met, son. How might I be of...
Oi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den. From the tell of it, their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh?
Let them get set with you!
Let my master use your weapon for furious enemies.
Isn't worth my time.
I
I'd rather not feel sorry if I can avoid it.